then 5.
And assuming that's there, say 3 and a 6. She can't go 3 and then 6, but she can go 6 and then 3. See?
It's how you play it.
You have to take the individual moves, not the total. But she's ahead at this point, obviously.
Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. Why was that right? Okay.
And cheating's against the rules.
Don't forget to do that.
Oh, yep, I do.
This is over there. I'm being nice to Dougie.
Then strategy comes into play.
And you are noticing that I don't make my next move until he takes his dice off the board.
Is there a reason why you're rolling on one side and he's rolling on the other?
Yeah, this is my home field.
Okay.
And this is where his play field is.
It is required. You're throwing on the right-hand side.
Gotcha.
Yes, and being observant is a part of this game, this course too. I mean, like I say, the customer doesn't always think of things. To them, it's natural to throw that way. You've got to figure it out. You know, if you fail to do that, and then when you write the program, it's not going to work right, and they're going to say this isn't right. Well, if you think about it up front, then you won't have to go back and redo things.
And my moves aren't locked in stone until I pick up my die. So if I notice I made a mistake, I can fix it until I pick up my die.
Is there a penalty for if you pick up your die and you made a mistake? Or?
Once the die's up?
Once the die's up, the move's made.
Yeah, you just keep
Okay,
where it is.
You mean as in like you did something against the rules or something?
Well, yeah.
Are there any penalties? Like, you know, in Shanghai, say Shanghai, you go to the card.
I don't think so. Not.
Can't cheat.
There is backgammon, but there isn't here.
How would you cheat? How would you cheat, customer?
By moving a 3 when you roll a 2 or something.
Okay.
I mean, you got to follow the rules, and of course, being a computer program, the computer can enforce it, right? In the real world, one of you can distract me and she can move her pieces while I'm not looking. That's not good, but keep open.
Oh, for that.
Yeah.
That was cool that I did that off the front. I'm just going to move this so that they can see. Oh, really?
I have a question. Why don't you try to make a pair? Right, you get 1 and 3. You do just to make a pair, so see that she don't knock the other one out.
It's not likely that I'm going to get over there that quickly. Right now, it's strategy.
Strategy doesn't come into it, so I will answer that. If I had the pieces over here and she knocked them off, just think these are just starting for me, right? If she did this and she left one here, then it's something that she's gone all around with. I start over here, so I'm more likely to hit her to have her waste the big move, or the big moves, and where I'm sacrificing a little bit to get a lot from her. I don't care if she hits me over there. I'll let her hit me over there, knowing that I can probably get her right back. And she loses more from the deal.
So if you roll a 1 and a 2, you can roll again, right?
Yes.
Yep.
How many times can you roll again?
Until, as long as you're getting a 1 and a 2, you can go as many times as you want.
Okay, so it isn't like Monopoly.
So if I did 1 and a 2, and then I picked my pair or my doubles, and I moved my doubles, and then I rolled another 1 and a 2, I get to do it again.
So in theory, you could just win.
Yeah.
Okay.
In theory. But the only way that stops is if I can't use my doubles. Like if I can only use 3 of my 4 doubles, I can't roll again.
I have a question about yours. The second last roll you did, you got the 1 and the 3. can you just took one stone and used it and went 4 spots, right?
I went. It would have gone either 3 and 1 or 1 and 3.
So you could have done
to
you could
do
have
the
done
individual
2 different
ones.
stones
Yeah.
instead of just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, going back to yours, as she's getting further around, it becomes more dangerous leaving these.
You notice that I'm trying not to make the single move where I have one single one by itself.
2, 2, 2, 2. So, no, they moved 3 different stones. There's 4 twos there. Somebody watch the time, by the way. I can't keep up with it.
Like 11:45.
30 minutes.
So
Yeah,
you,
there
do
should-
you want
there
this
should
game
be
to have an ability to play tournament play? Like say, 24 players. Do you want them all to play this game?
2-2. One, oh.
Yeah, I
so
should
you
get it.
said-
I want it to be tournament play.
So what kind of tournament? Like round robin, single elimination, double, or? Like,
The tournament in effect that you can continuously play
6.
and just higher scores.
6.
Like there won't be an
6,
end
6.
to the tournament
So just
per
count
se.
the
It'll
scores.
just always be a ranking of scores.
Does it take scores off if you lose? Or
For
just
what?
keeps it the way it is, just add scores to the other player?
Just
who
add
won?
a cumulative.
like a leaderboard.
Yeah, like a leaderboard.
When you get
But-
one,
Sorry.
Just instead of there being an end to the tournament, it'll just be a leaderboard.
Okay.
And you have to hold in the cup.
Go ahead.
when you get one, like, when you score, like, how many points is that? Is that, like, 1 point,
Or is it just whoever gets the other side fast?
Whoever wins, how many left on the board of the opposite player is how many points you get.
So each one for one?
Yes, 1 for 1. And you've seen how mean he was to me, right?
So what happens whenever he knocks one off like that? Is that
I have
is
to
that
start
out of
back over
play?
here.
Okay, so that's like putting
So I
another
can't
new
do
stone
anything
on.
else until I get this stone back on the
That
board.
has to be her first move.
That's my first
Oh,
move.
okay. You have to move that one next
Now,
next
you
roll.
were saying that die
Yeah.
for the computer, I guess you can simulate picking up the dice and putting them in a cup, or moving them off to the side of the board, where like a special spot where it says I'm done. I've made my moves and that's what it's going to be.
Like an
And then-
intern
It has to be in the cup, not with hand roll.
Right.
Yeah, he
While
says
you're playing
that's-
like this. But how would you simulate that on a computer?
Just saying text.
If he had like,
But what I'm saying is that I give you a solution to pick them up and put them over off to the side of the board for the end, but I don't know how to. So that's all.
if he had like 2 on all of these, and you had that one up there, you couldn't play at all.
I couldn't play
right.
at all.
He'd just get skipped until
Yep.
you got
Until he left me a space to get out. So 1, which is my 6. 1, 2, 3.
Will there be an AI option like human versus AI, or just is it human
No,
versus human?
only human. But the computer will pick a player for you if you don't have a part. Ooh.
He's got you there.
But it's a good example of
It is.
And
I can only.
something
I've
else
got a
about it.
4 and a 6. I can only move the 4 because I can't move the 6.
6 here would go there. This one would go here. This one would go here. This one would go here. Nothing to move 6.
So I can only move 1, 2, 3.
You can move, you have to move.
Yes.
But couldn't you have also combined the 2 dice rolls and moved in 10?
No,
No.
You couldn't.
because I couldn't singly make that move.
Oh, because you couldn't stop on either 6
Yeah.
or 4.
Exactly.
But remember, if you could take the 4 and then the 6, that's fine, even though she
Right.
couldn't take the 6 and then the 4. However, in this case,
I can't take
there's
the
no
6.
4 and then 6. Well,
Yeah, you could have taken 4
actually,
here
you
and
could
then
have
6
too.
there and taken
Yes, you
his.
could have too.
You would have ended up at the white
Yeah, right here.
which means
You would
But then-
She was not